Alright, so today we're going up Maybird Gulch and crossing over to Hogum Fork, and we're going to explore Hogum Fork. So to get to Maybird Gulch, Red Pine Lake Trailhead, White Pine / whatever, look for that bridge, cross over. So I really like this trail because I'm talking about the Maybird Gulch section. It reminds me a lot of the Uintas more than the Wasatch. I mean, it's still steep like the Wasatch trails, but it's got more of the Uinta feel to it. So you'll come up to this, not quite there yet, but I just wanted to mention what we were doing today. We are going to cross over into Hogum Fork, get some footage inside there, because I've only ever been on top of it, not in it. Then we're going to go to a pitch wall, 5.11 I believe, called Hogum's Heroes, and there was a plane crash in the late 30s. You can Google it if you want, that you can still see some of the wreckage. I guess there's not very much left, but we're gonna go find out. Take a look. Alright, these are called the Maybird Lakes. That upper one's dry, because I climbed the 541 last week and came down that way. So I know. But anyway, see that little notch between that ridge and the 541? That's where you want to cross over. So you just head up these boulder fields and keep to your right. Then it's just a gradual increase, and then we'll drop down into Hogum. So you stay to the right. You don't have to go up that. You can go up this nice little easy hill to that pass right there. Piece of cake. And this is the upper part of Maybird Gulch. Now I did come down this last week because it was so windy, which got me out of the wind, but it's not ideal. It's pretty steep and loose coming down that, and then you're like a bunch of up and downs to these boulder fields. But if you want to get out of the wind one time when you're climbing the Pfeifferhorn, it is an option, it is doable, but not ideal. So, made it to the pass. Like a pretty steep down decline, but you can handle it. And then lots of boulder fields you can't see because of that tree, but here we go. Fun part begins. I know the videos never do justice for seeing it in person, but wow, that is pretty amazing. I can see where I was sitting to get out of the wind last time. See, this is the boulder field I got to cross over, get to the other side of that, and then can't see it from here, but I believe it's that peak just barely showing. That's Hogum's Heroes, named after, I'm sure, the television show Hogum Heroes or whatever it was. So I came down that. I've been down worse. It's gonna be steep going up, but it's not bad. And just starting my way through Hogum Fork. Came down that wall. I'm working my way around this mountain. I think that's North Thunder Mountain. Pfeifferhorn. It's probably with the sun you can't see all that well, but it looks pretty cool from this angle. Well, it looks like I'm gonna be going to the next section of this, so I wanted to get one last view over here. You're going over there soon, and the Pfeifferhorn will be out of view. So there it is. Hogum's Heroes. Or Hogum Heroes, I don't know. But anyway, it says if you stand at the base of that and look to your right, you can see some of the wreckage. So here we go. So I chose to stay up high because I studied Google Earth last night looking around to see the best route to this place. And that way you lose less elevation than if you go down into that. Then have to come back up. So that was my approach. It's really hot, no wind at all. That is Lightning Ridge. I don't think you can see South Thunder from here. But the other side of that is the Thunder Bowl. That's north Thunder Mountain. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good place for a camp. Got the Lightning Ridge above you. Reminds me of the Lone Peak Cirque, sort of. A lot wider, but it's cool. So, it's a huge decline and then a huge incline to get to the base of that. By the way, it's September 11th, it's a Friday. And even since I started back at the White Pine Trailhead, Red Pine, I've only seen one person today. 0 since I got on the Maybird side, and definitely 0 on Hogum's Fork side. I don't know, I'm gonna have a protein bar. Debate whether I want to go up that just to go up it. Now, I see the kind of cave looking thing in the middle. If you're standing right there, supposedly if you look to your right, you can see airplane stuff. I don't know, but I don't see anything standing from here. So, but yeah, definitely it hit the top of the ridge somewhere, and then boom, crashed into the Hogum Fork. Yeah, it looks like this is the end of the trail for me. I'm gonna head back. I've been looking at this hill for a while and I don't see anything. I was hoping I'd see something and at least have a reason to go down there and check it out, but I just don't see anything other than rocks. So I don't know if you want to come climb up the hillside and explore. Feel free. I got places to be this afternoon, so I'm going to head back. But yeah, this was Hogum Fork. It's a pretty cool area. No people. Love it. Beautiful. Highly recommend this hike. One last thing I should mention is if you're wondering what the trail was like over here, there's your trail. There is no trail, it's just boulders. But one thing I wanted to tell you was be careful which ones you step on, because unlike well-traveled places, a lot of these aren't settled and they will move on you. And I have had my finger smashed by a very heavy one and it sucked, so just keep that in mind.